I think one of the problems that the doom mongers have is that it's all there happening in real time now. I think perhaps whatever you go back 20 years or 50 years or whatever, where the doom mongers were able to make these predictions and have so many people with no alternative and no alternative sources of information in order to help them find an alternative point of view. But of course now, courtesy of the internet, which is both a blessing and a curse, we can all see what's really happening in real time all around the world. And increasingly, people are invited to look at the patterns that have unfolded. To go beyond that package that you showed there, there was talk of climate, catastrophic global warming between the 1880s and the 1940s as well. Before that talk of human-caused climate change that was going to cause an ice age. In the period before it, there was talk that global warming was going to kill us all again. And I think it's becoming increasingly difficult for the doom mongers to get away from the fact that we can all find, if we so wish, very valid reassurance that they've done this before, they're doing it now, and they will keep doing it until, well, they will just keep doing it.
Of course. And our government wants us to listen to these doomsday warnings, to be scared by them, so that when they talk about this Green Day on Thursday, we're going to be nudged into changing our behaviours, Neil, to using 7 recycling bins, to be bankrupt because we're trying to install heat pumps in our homes or replace our petrol and diesel vehicles with electric cars.
Yes, and when you get right down to it, in this context, as in so many others, there is something just profoundly anti-human about what's going on. I mean, I know that none of us operates in isolation, but our country here in Great Britain, people are invited in so many ways, or not invited, it's insisted that they see themselves as to blame for so much. Our history is to blame for the world's ills. Our colonialism, our empire, all of it, we're supposed to hang our heads in shame and seek to make reparations for the things that were done in the past by our predecessors. But increasingly, that modus operandi is spreading out, and we're being told again in the context of the environment that we are to blame. I mean, there your previous item with Nigel Farage there, that we have to be the only safe haven, or a safe haven for any of the world's desperate people, without a limit on it. Any number of people are supposed to come here because we are somehow to blame. We are always to blame. There's an anti-human. People are made to feel bad. Now we're being made to feel as if we shouldn't have warm homes. We shouldn't have vehicles that enable us to get to wherever we want to go. We shouldn't be able to grow our own food. We shouldn't be able to get on planes and go to other countries. And if we want to do all of those things, we are bad people. There's this terrible cult of blaming people alive today, people just trying to go about their business and make modest and decent lives for their families are being castigated and excoriated as though that humble ambition makes them bad people. And this climate crisis is just the latest iteration of that. It's being done by people who have alternative motives. And never forget, there's money to be made, vast sums from this green revolution. All of the new technologies that are coming in are an absolute opportunity for the already rich to get richer.